What's going on, friends? You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Do me a favor. You got to do me a solid. You got to hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. If you like to support the broadcast in any other kind of way, you can super chat or you can just simply join the membership. Join the membership. Continue to help this broadcast grow in the way that we want it to grow. Once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Want to say hello to the #1 chat on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. I see y'all dying now. It's going to be a 30-minute show, and I can get right into it. Coach Prime was on ESPN with Stephen A. Smith. Boy, he was talking that noise, y'all. Boy, he was out there turning heads about Shedeur Sanders, and they asked him about what would it take for you, Coach Prime, to coach in the NFL. And ooh-wee. Yeah. So you ain't got to worry about me asking or saying that Coach Prime is coming to the NFL. He just told me straight out. And I got the video to show it to you. All right, let's get right into this thing. I won't hold you long. But let's see what Coach Prime had to say about Shedeur and the Cleveland Browns football team. All right, let's watch that video. Hit that like button for me.
To keep it moving, Todd Monken, the new head coach there in Cleveland, he hasn't committed yet to Shedeur. So what advice has you given him? Now you head into a new season, a new off season with the Browns.
Work. That's the way you win everything in life, but work. I ain't never seen somebody that's don't want to work, win, or succeed, or become successful, or people follow. He's a worker. He's a bona fide worker. It's funny that all this bull junk they was putting out on him, at this time last year, where has that gone? Where has that gone? Because he's a true leader. He's a bona fide baller. He can play. He studies. He prepares. When he walks into a room, he knows how to win it. But it's just the work. Just getting in there with the head coach, getting in there with the OC, just getting the playbook early and just put in work.
That's Coach Prime on ESPN. First take with Stephen A. Smith. They asked him about Shedeur Sanders. They saying that the head coach haven't named Shedeur the starting quarterback, and Coach Prime just gave you his thought. He said Shedeur need to work. Just work. Get in that playbook. Get to know the head coach. Get in there with the offense coordinator and work. Shedeur Sanders is a leader. His teammates are saying that he's a leader. Coach Prime said, what happened to all that bull junk last year this time during the draft? What they saying now? What they saying now? They making up more lies. Yeah, they can't stop 12. But let's listen also to the new coach and see what he had to say since being named the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, and that's Todd Monken.
I feel about being the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, and you can't even imagine. You just can't.
I know it means a lot to you. As you said, this is kind of what you've worked for. So I feel your emotion, I feel your passion, and I know our fans will as well. But I think that that's something that is special, and it's special about this town, right? This is a passionate town. This is a team city that is passionate about football, that is passionate about the Cleveland Browns, and to have somebody who is as passionate about football as you are leading it, I think that's a match made in heaven.
That's why you want to be the head coach here.
Yeah.
That's Todd Monken. You see him tearing up, and hey, I'm happy for him, too, that he got his shot to be the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. His first head coaching job. Man, at least he know he got a quarterback in Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders and Todd Monken going to be the new dynamic duo for the Cleveland Browns. They're going to be way much better than last year when Kevin Stefanski was the head coach. I believe Todd going to give Shedeur an opportunity and a chance to be QB1, and I think Shedeur going to come out on top. I don't believe Deshaun Watson will beat Shedeur out in training camp for that QB1. I don't believe Dylan Gabriel will beat Shedeur out in training camp for QB1. They may bring in another quarterback, a veteran. They may go into the draft and draft another quarterback. But no matter what they do, they ain't going to be better than Shedeur Sanders. I just don't believe that. If you give Shedeur a fair opportunity, which we know he didn't get last year, in training camp, and you got free agents starting in March, and then you got the draft in April. Fix that offensive line, get Shedeur a number 1 wide receiver. Man, Shedeur gonna go out there and cook. If Todd Monken is everything he advertised to be as far as developing quarterbacks, Shedeur gonna take Todd Monken to another level. Todd Monken coached at Georgia with a walk-on quarterback, Stetson Bennett. You don't think Shedeur right now is better than Stetson Bennett was? Todd Monken's winning coach, Lamar Jackson. Shedeur Sanders is a better pocket passer than Lamar Jackson. He got to see that in Shedeur. He know he can work with Shedeur. And Shedeur shocked him. He shocked the whole NFL. They didn't know Shedeur had that escapability in his game. We seen it at Jackson State. We saw it at Colorado. Shedeur can run the ball. He can get out of harm's way. He got that little scramble in him too. Only thing I'm trying to tell y'all, family, hit that like button. Shedeur Sanders is in a great position to be QB1. He's in a great position to be QB1. They fix that offensive line, bring in some vets and free agents, and draft them 1 or 2 from the college level. Man, Shedeur gonna take off. He gonna take off, and he gonna look good. They can win this division, y'all. This division ain't that good. It ain't that good like everybody think it was. It ain't like it used to. We ain't got to deal with Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin no more. They got a new head coach. We ain't got to deal with John Harbaugh, the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. They got a new coach. We just showed them we can beat Cincinnati. We just did that. We just really beat Pittsburgh. We still got the number 1 defense in the division. We got the second best defense in college football. So what if Jim Schwartz don't want to coach? Let him go. Todd Monken gonna find a defense coordinator. Hell, go get Rex Ryan. Let him coach. I know he was talking that slick talk about Shedeur, but hell, he's still a good coach. What defensive coordinator don't want to coach Myles Garrett? I wish somebody tell me that. What defensive coach that's trying to be a head coach, man, if they come and take the Cleveland Browns defense with Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, and Swayze, the rookie at that linebacker, man, 2 years from now, they'll be looking and say, hey, we're going to get that dude. That'll be the head coach. Because we know the NFL, they will fire head coach. And if that defense is playing good up under their leadership, they can get another head coaching job. Jim Swayze was the fool. He the fool. He finna let somebody come in and coach his defense and get a head coaching job. Something he could have did. Damn, he wanted Cleveland that bad. Yeah. Didn't nobody else want to coach Cleveland, but he wanted to coach Cleveland. He didn't get the job. He just said, the hell with Andrew Berry, hell with Jimmy Haslam. The hell, no, I ain't finna help Todd Monken. They don't skip over me twice. He just said, the hell with it. Jim Schwartz, if you listen in, man, go back and apologize and go get that job. You got Shedeur as a quarterback. Denzel Ward yesterday was on a podcast said the defense did their job. We just waiting on the offense. They got a quarterback now. They got Shedeur. They got one of the best offensive coordinators on his side now, and he's the head coach. That's Todd Monken. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait till April hit when training camp starts. Shedeur, get ready, man. Enjoy your time off. Enjoy your birthday today. Get in that playbook and go out there and work. Just like Coach Prime said, go out there and work. Well, you know I have been saying I want Coach Prime to coach Cleveland. Well, Coach Prime was on ESPN and said these words right here.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's stay in the NFL. Before, and I know you're happy at Colorado, but before Shoddy went to the Cowboys, your name was kind of in the mix. Is there anything that would get you to jump to the National Football League?
Not whatsoever. What transpired with my son last year, ain't no way in the world. No, I don't have a. Thank you, Lord. When I stop like that.
That's to keep you from saying you don't need to say.
When I stop like that, that don't mean that don't mean I'm lost for words. That means God said,
That's too wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
That means God said you're a head coach now. You can't do that now. You can't talk like that. You can't say that. I know you're comfortable with your brothers here, but you can't say that.
Yeah, Coach Prime almost spilled the bean, y'all. Coach Prime said, "No, man. After the way they treated Shedeur, after they done lied on him, kicked him down, after they done did the thing they did to him, cause they took $40 million from him, and you expect me to go? No, Coach Prime say he good at Colorado. Say he good. D. Watt don't bring my name up no more about going to the NFL. I ain't going. Stephen A. Smith don't bring my name up anymore about going to the NFL because I ain't going. Not after the way I saw them treat Shedeur Sanders, my son. Ain't no way. That's Coach Prime is on record, letting me know he ain't standing in the NFL. They asked him about who gonna win the Super Bowl. He said he care less. Coach Prime. They said, Coach Prime, when you got in the Super Bowl, he said he care less. Hey man, I don't give a dog water who win. And Coach Prime, hey, let's listen to 92.3. The fan in Cleveland when they talking about Shedeur Sanders and everything that he was up against as a rookie quarterback. They talk about the offensive line, the running back, the wide receiver, and the coaching. Everything bad, but he still somehow pulled out 3 wins. They don't know how he did that. Hell, I don't know how he did it. That boy just bad with that ball.
It's funny, I was just talking about that. He was put in probably the worst spot I think you could ever put a rookie, let alone a 5th rounder in. I mean, you had an offensive line that was giving up sacks. You know, we couldn't get the running game going. The receivers, it is what it is. He was just in a terrible situation, and he still made plays. He made some rookie mistakes, but he still made plays. So I think with a full training camp, full offseason, a new identity, the guy has talent enough to give him a good shot. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there.
Exactly, 100%. You can't say it no better than he said it. With the offensive line that he had, the wide receiver group, and the situation that he was put in as a rookie quarterback, not longer than that, a 5th round, quote unquote, quarterback, to go out there and still win. Yeah, man. Yeah, Shedeur should. Hey, just imagine if Andrew Berry get him a decent offensive line. It ain't got to be no perfect offensive line. It ain't got to be the #1 offensive line. Just get somebody better than number 68, Cam Ward. Just get somebody better than number 72, whoever he was. Whoever that was. Just get somebody better than them. They ain't got to be all pro. They don't have to be no all-stars. They don't have to be the Hulk Hogan. Just get somebody better than Cam Ward. I mean, Cam Robinson. We don't want to see Cam Robinson out there. Anybody. They can go get somebody off the street. Look like that's what they did with Cam Robinson when they got somebody off the street. But just improve the offensive line. If they don't do nothing else, improve the offensive line. Improve the offensive line. Hell, I deal with Jerry Jeudy. If you just give Shedeur time. If they don't get now another wide receiver, if they don't get no running back, if they don't get another person on the defensive side of the ball, just get Shedeur a better offensive line. Better offensive line. The team will perform better with Shedeur at quarterback. I have no doubt. If they just improve the offensive line, the left tackle, the left guard, the center, right guard, and right tackle. 5 on them. I don't want to see none of them that was out there with Shedeur. None of them this upcoming year. None of them. None of them. Andrew Berry got one job. Fix the offensive line for Shedeur. And Todd Monken and Shedeur gonna eat. They gonna eat. They gonna eat. They gonna eat. They will be the next dynamic duo. And it's a good thing that Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Berry fired Kevin Stefanski. Let Shedeur and this offense start all over again. Start all over again. I like the moves that Todd Monken is making. He done brought in a new wide receiver coach. He promoted the tight end coach to wide receiver coach. So it seemed like they got rid of the wide receiver coach, which was a good thing because the wide receiver room did not improve up under his leadership nor coaching ability. Now let's see what that tight end coach is going to do. Right? Right. So I like everything that he's doing. Let's listen to Darryl on 92.3. Let's hear what he had to say about Shedeur Sanders and Todd Monken.
I saw enough upside from him where I feel like it's worth an opportunity. Now, I realize from a statistical standpoint, he put up worse numbers than Dillon Gabriel did. But if you watched the way Shedeur played versus the way Dillon Gabriel played, advantage Shedeur Sanders in my view. So, I again, you know, I feel like that there's something there. And he won 3 games, or the Browns, I should say, won 3 games with him as the starter. He had a chance to win a couple of others that youth and inexperience cost him. And that's okay. That's part of the process here. And so if he can show that tangible progress, learning from those specific situations, and look, Todd Monken, the great thing about him is that he's not stuck in his ways as far as like an offensive system. He's always adapted to players, and he likes a player that can extend plays at the quarterback position, which that's Shedeur Sanders. So that's why I said earlier, Ken, I think that this hire could potentially be good for Shedeur.
Oh, it is good for Shedeur. Once again, Todd Monken said he like a quarterback that can move around and got that escapability, and he's mobile. That's what Todd Monken said. He don't want no stationary quarterback. He want a quarterback that can make plays off script. Coach Prime told us that last year. It gonna come a time in a game that the quarterback got to go off script and make at least 3 plays of his own in order for them to win a football game. We saw that in the Shedeur, his scrambling ability against Tennessee, the rollout against who that team he rolled out. This first game that he played when he hit Isaiah Bond against the Raiders. We saw that. Shedeur Sanders can move around and still throw the ball accurate down the field. Imagine when Todd Monken can get a hold to Shedeur, make up some plays for him, and that offense gonna take off. Gonna take off. They gonna take off, family. The team gonna play better with Shedeur. Once again, I'm gonna say it again. They gonna be the best dynamic duo for us, head coach and quarterback in the AFC. Might be all of football. And they gonna win their division. They gonna win their division. Look how good that defense was last year. All we got to do is just go back and look at the offense. 17 games, look at the offense. Who was calling the plays? Kevin and who? Tommy Reese. Look at the play calling they was doing out there. Look how late they put Shedeur in. Man, you start Shedeur off in training camp. Let him get comfortable with the wide receivers. He said that word, trust. He operate better if he trusts you. And the only way you're going to get trust, you got to spend time with one another. So when Shedeur spend time with him this offseason, he going to be able to trust him during the game. Be where you supposed to be, and I'm going to get you that football. The ball going to come out quicker. Won't be that many interceptions because Todd Monken ain't going to play that. He going to coach him up and get them interceptions out of him. I can't wait to see it. Todd Monken, a offensive genius. Shedeur Sanders, a natural born quarterback that can throw that football. I can't wait to see it, family. Let me say hello to my chat. Still TIC. I love CC is in the building. B Jackson, Crystal Wise William, FD, what's going on? I see y'all, man. I see y'all. Miss Carolyn Shepherd, thank you tonight. Jose, what's up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all tonight. Main 94, what's up? Ring My Bell is in the building. Mr. Miami. Coach Brian been putting everybody on the spot. He's so, hey, he got that young tenor on him, man. Coach Brian said, hell no. Main 94, what's going on? V Nola, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see who else we got in this thing. Who we got here? Peter, what's going on? Happy Saturday to you too, sir. Val Green. Happy birthday to Ring My Bell. Okay, ring my bell. Ring my bell. Happy birthday. Everybody in the chat, let Ring My Bell know happy birthday. Y'all let her know happy birthday. Some of y'all are already doing it. Appreciate it. I was too busy running my mouth. Appreciate it, Val Green. Mr. Myron said, I'm sick of these folks talking about Watson, and last summer everybody wanted him cut out. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Still T, Coach Prime is a Hall of Fame player and know what it takes to be elite. Hard work. I agree with you on that. Miss Fat to you. He can cry all he want to. If he don't do the right by our nephew, he can get it to I was saying the same thing yesterday in my video. I've been watching Carl. He be slick talking. He talk fast and he tell you what you want to know. But on another show I said, man, I heard him saying, I would love to kick them tires on Deshaun Watson to see what I can get out of him. I said, what? Yeah. Hey, been fat to you. Can't get, he gonna get it. He don't get no, man, he don't get no pass. He's not gonna get no pass. Not from B. Watts, he ain't. Yeah, not from me, he ain't. Miss Carolyn Shepherd, what's going on? Do y'all know what Shedeur have to do? Todd Mike has been at Shedeur for years. Now he has Shedeur, and Shedeur will be the starting quarterback. All right. Joyful, what's going on? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Happy birthday, Ring My Bell. Valerie Real Estate, what's going on? Miss Jackson said, can't nobody better than Shedeur at quarterback, not even the NFL, if they do bring someone else in. They can't beat Shedeur. I agree with you 100%. They can't beat him. B. Watch. You should have played the video of ESPN analyst that Coach Prime gave him the business talking about Shedeur. Man, he let that guy have it yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that interview. Appreciate that. Coach CJ, what's going on? Yep, he's a much better position than last year. Yeah, he is. Still T, Pittsburgh are in rebuild mode. Exactly. Exactly. I love CC said, yeah, them folk was with fear and trembling when Coach Prime checked him. Yeah, he checked him. He checked him. Rev Nelson, what's going on? Yeah. Shedeur got the best deep throws and the quarterback in the pocket. Welcome down 12 from Miss Jackson. All right. Coach CJ say the AFC North is a tough division. I want Lamar to make it to the Super Bowl soon. Well, he going to have to get out of the AFC North because Shedeur finna take that spot from him, sir. He going to have to get traded. Still T said, crazy work. Yeah, that's crazy work he was doing over there, man. Crazy work. Crazy work. Valerie Real Estate said, Jim felt some kind of way. Man, yeah, that's just crazy, ain't it? Why he got in his feelings? Got in his feelings. I'm telling you how this thing went now. Jim couldn't convince them what he was going to do with the offense. He probably didn't. Hey, who was his offensive coordinator going to be? Todd Monken wasn't going to be his offensive coordinator. Who was Jim Swayze offensive coordinator going to be? Who going to call the plays? That's what I want to know. I guarantee you, they didn't like his presentation on the offensive side, but they liked the Todd Monken presentation on the defensive side. I guarantee that what it was. He didn't have no offensive plan. He just did. He just did. Miss Diane Brown is in the building. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at right there. Coach Prime was standing on business yesterday. Hey, that bad boy had them receipts out, boy. Yeah, he had them receipts out. He told some guy on an interview. He told some guy on the interview, he said, hey, yeah, they were doing my boy wrong, my son wrong. You want one on, boy. Coach Prime, hell, man. Coach Prime said, hell, you want one on, boy. Oh, Reverend Nelson said, B. Watts, I tried to tell you he wasn't going. Yeah, he still can say that. They throw that money at him, he's still going. They throw that money at him, he'll go. He's saying it now. Ain't nobody throw that check at him. But them zero make you get up out of there. Stephen A. he was bringing Coach Prime name up. Like Coach Prime never said anything. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Miss Crystal Wise Williams said, yep, Coach Prime found out exactly who he can trust in the NFL. No one. Exactly. No one. You right. Music. Who we got? Music Lover Army saying happy birthday to Shedeur. TMFB minus the distraction from your own city against Shedeur Sanders. Yep. Mr. Miami said Shedeur gonna put a Drake May and go to the Super. Gonna pull a Drake May and go to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Next year. Yeah, it's our turn. We ready. We coming. We coming. We coming. That defense gonna be lights out. Yeah. What's up, Alan? And to thank Cam Robinson went to Alabama. God, he did. Good. Gracious lot. He don't need to tell nobody that. If I were Alabama, I wouldn't let him say, don't you tell him. Yeah. Don't you tell nobody you went to Alabama. The way you blocking out there. Yeah, so we're gonna see how this thing turn out. I think Shedeur gonna come out on top, y'all. None of them, I think Shedeur gonna come out on top. I really do. I think he's gonna come out on top. JR Boxing, what's going on, big dog? All right, who y'all like in the Super Bowl before I end this thing? Who you like in the Super Bowl? Do you like Seattle or do you like New England? Put your score down. I got Seattle 21-10. 21-10. Seattle defense just too good, y'all. It's just too good. Seattle has a good defense. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. I know it's Super Bowl, but JR Boxing will be here. It's his show. It's the JR Boxing Show debut tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It should be halftime by the time we come on in the Super Bowl, so y'all come on over. Me and Uncle Steve will be on the platform. The JR Boxing Show start this Sunday. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good show. And don't forget to tune in Tuesday. Uncle Steve's show start Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right? All right. Patrick Young, what's going on? W12 in the chat. Yes, sir. Miss Smiley Mom, what's going on? Everybody, please let Ring My Bell know happy birthday, if you don't mind. Sabrina Blankenship is in the building. Marshall Dixon, what's going on? Miss Janet, Coach Prime said, I got time today. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Coach Prime brought that smoke, boy. He said, after them, boy, I almost said something. after how they did my son, man, please. Yeah. Coach Ryan said, man, please. Coach Ryan went silent and said, hey, I ain't lost a word. The Lord just told me to stop. Pause. Selah. Selah. Because I was finna give him to him, boy. I was finna give it to him. I was finna give it to him. What? JR is JR. You don't start drinking. The Patriot 24-17. Family, y'all get on JR for that. He trolling, y'all. JR is trolling. Look at here. We gonna, somebody said we're gonna cancel that show. We're gonna cancel the JR boxing show tomorrow. You see that? He talking about the New England Patriots gonna win. You saw it. Man, please, yeah, he trolling, man. He trolling. That dude trolling. Ain't no way. I bet he ain't bet on that. I bet he ain't putting no cash on that. I bet you. I bet you JR ain't putting no money on that. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna cancel this. Yeah, cancel this. Hey, he gonna go back to Sports Talk beat Watts on Sunday. Yep. This bad boy in here trolling, boy, on a Saturday night. JR, y'all be ashamed, man. He said the Patriots gonna win 24-17. And this dude here, the quarterback now had 6 turnovers in the playoff game, and they supposed to win. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. My daughter them in there saying you lied, JR. Oh boy. Ain't no way. FD said the Seahawks are going to mop the floor with the New England. Man, yeah. Shoot, yeah. Yeah, he got, hey, Real, he got a big headache. Hey, Real, he got a big headache. He ain't got no little headache. He got a big headache. He been drinking, bro. I guess he doing communion. It must be still snowing. He doing communion on a Sunday night instead of Sunday morning. He doing communion on a Saturday night instead of Sunday morning. Yeah. Shit. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way, JR. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No way, JR. No way. Yep. All right, family, I got to get out of here. My 30 minutes up. I'm over my 30 minutes. All right. Once again, thank y'all for watching Sports Talk with B Watts. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. It should be halftime when the Super Bowl come on. So we're going to be y'all halftime show. It's the JR Boxing Show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget to come back Tuesday night with the Uncle Steve Show on Tuesday night. All right? All right. Until later on, y'all have a blessed day and a blessed night. And may the grace of God continue to bless each and one of you. All right? Peace.